Hey guys, welcome back. It's TheCardists, and in today's... Do you know what? This video quality is okay. Let's make it better. Okay, so there you go. These are softbox lights. I think they work a lot better, and they should be a lot better for when actually reviewing a deck of cards. So today I'll be reviewing the Jones playing cards, the standard edition. This is an absolute beautiful deck of cards. If you don't know who Jones are or the company behind them, they are amazing. You may remember the Sea of Pain playing cards, or the company, and they also make decks. If you guys remember the White Knuckles, they were a huge hit. I absolutely love them. They're amazing. Now, I don't want to go too much into detail about the company. This is the standard edition. There is 4 editions as well as this, and that's what I really like. It does have Jones playing cards, but we're going to have a look at it. Can it compare? It has the same kind of design as the White Knuckles, so that's why I wanted to review it. So let's get straight on into it. Okay, so this is the Jones playing card standard colour deck review. Now, basically, notes for cardistry. This deck has a unique design on every card. It has suitable colour coding on the standard colour deck, but still red and black. Real modern faces, and it actually uses hands used for court cards. And what I really think is cool, it's not really related to cardistry, but you have 4 decks to choose and more editions and versions planned as well. And it's actually all aspects of the cards and the box designs developed are refined by hand and in pencil, and are just basically then taken to a computer. So this is a very detailed and designed deck, which they have not basically spared a moment. They have taken their time and made sure that this deck is the best deck possible. Now, the Jones playing cards, around about 2007, and they started to work and manufacture the actual deck that we all know as the White Knuckles. So they actually started talking, this guy and this other guy, and we're gonna call one of them Brett A. Jones, possibly. Maybe that's one of their real names. It is. And in 2010 they manufactured with the United States Playing Card Company and released the White Knuckles playing cards. And there was 3 editions printed in 2010. The original first, the new standard, the red back design, and by the way, if you've never tried these out, they were an absolutely amazing and beautiful deck of cards. I was lucky enough for when I actually got these to review, I got a White Knuckles as well, which I may open, I don't know. They're so rare. Maybe they can send me another one. How about 150 likes for a White Knuckle review? That sounds like a good idea. So, the Jones playing cards was manufactured in 2016. And basically it's the original White Knuckles playing cards, as were very successful and were undertaken basically by their eyes and designed the actual kind of same style, but they wanted to have a bit more interesting and make it basically a bit more modern, and that's what they've done. So enough about the information. I've had enough of basically talking for a good 20 minutes. Let's get on with it. Let's look at what you get inside the deck. Okay, so straight away we have the back design. Now, doesn't this look how it used to look? It has a very nice white border, but it's not like it goes in, and it's the symmetry lines that they've got where it just goes in and then out, and then you can actually see all the pips on top. It's absolutely magnificent. I love that. And I love the colouring design where you can actually have all the pips are faded in the actual back design, but it's also at the same time a mirrored design, meaning if you fan this or look at it in a certain way, it's the exact same the whole way through the deck. Now let's look at the cards that you receive for this deck. Okay, so what we receive is the 2 Jokers. Now, we don't actually have any advertisement cards, which is good. This is a very standard deck in the actual kind of concept of it, but it's a very designed deck. Now look at the Jokers. Look how awesome they look. They're throwing cards. You could use it as a reveal possibly, or even for a trick. You could force 4 cards and then show the Joker had them the whole time. And what I really like as well is it has 2 different sides. So we can have this side here, and if we flip it over, it has a different side to the Joker. So like a very relaxed Joker. And then this one just seems to be going absolutely crazy. And the side it has Joker, and I think those are absolutely stunning. Let's move on to look at the Ace of Spades. This is the Ace of Spades. Now we can see it kind of features a greeny purple colour in behind, with the absolutely abstract Ace of Spades spiky design going round with the custom colouring of the pips as well. What I think is awesome about this deck mostly is because it just looks stunning. The Ace of Spades looks amazing. Tell me you've seen an ace that can pull this design off. No, this is the first. So let's move on to the rest of the pips. Okay, so we have these 2 of Spades here. Now you can see it features the design in the actual pip, and it continues there with even custom font on the pips, on the numbers there. You can see you have the 3, the 4, the 5, and it continues with this kind of colour design inside the pips. And there you go. Then we get to the royalty, and these are stunning. They have not left an error on these. They have tried so hard to make these look absolutely awesome. You can see even with the Jack, they feature hands as well, and you can see it's basically like a Viking. We have the Queen, and then we have the King, and they just look absolutely stunning. And the King surprisingly looks just like one of the creators of the deck. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. So there's the King. You can't focus on 2 things at once for some reason. King, creator. King, creator. Very similar, guys. But let's move on to the next suit. Okay, so moving on to the next suit, we have the hearts, and you can see that they continue the whole way through with the design. And then also we have the design going through, even with the royalty, the absolute royalty on the reds, and absolutely stunning with the paisley design going around on their dresses. Then we have the 10, it continues with the pattern inside the pips, and it works its way through the whole entire deck. Moving on to the Ace of Hearts, we can see it features 4 custom aces in this deck, and it has the scroll work design going around, which makes the ace pop and kind of locks the Ace of Hearts away. Moving on to the next 2 suits. Moving on to the clubs, we have the club there, and you can see it continues, the Queen, the Jack with the greeny colour, and I think that's absolutely stunning. So each kind of pip has its own colour, which is amazing, and we can see it has the green and yellow kind of feature to this, which actually is kind of unique to a deck. I haven't seen that kind of colour, yellow and green, to be used before. Then we have the Ace of Clubs. We can see the Ace of Clubs features the same design as the other aces, with the kind of scroll work on the outside of the ace to kind of lock it away. We have the royalty for the diamonds, which is King, Queen, Jack, and they look stunning with the design colourway. And then we have the yellow and then the orange for the actual diamonds, and it continues the whole way through with this diamond pip, and then we'll get the custom Ace of Diamonds, which is stunning as well. But this deck may be stunning, but can it actually handle? Okay, so let's move on to the handling of the deck. Now, obviously, I'm not a cardist. Surprisingly, my name is TheCardists. But this is an amazing deck of cards. I absolutely love the design, and I will be asking for many more of these. Not just because of the way it looks in the back design or the way it handles. It's just a very simplistic deck, and you can use it for Magic and also, I would say, cardistry because of the design. And just look at that. Now, this deck is a beautiful deck of cards, and it is one that I would definitely add to my collection. If you guys can, I will be leaving a link in the description to pick up this amazing deck of cards, and it is a very worthwhile deck. If you guys want to know, I'm using soft boxes, just in case you see that big reflection in the background. But it is a nice deck. Now, we're going to try and do a cardistry move. Now, I'm not much of a cardist at all. We'll try that again as well, just to give you guys another angle. And then we'll try this angle as well. We'll try that again for you guys, so you can see. Okay, we'll do it again, just to give you guys the better angles as well. So this is the White Knuckle New Edition, basically. Even though it's called the Jones playing cards, I like it. it reminds me of the White Knuckles, and I love the White Knuckles. If you remember the White Knuckles, this is the new kind of addition, but it's the Jones playing cards, and it's worth picking up. A stunning deck of cards. If you guys can get this in your collection, I would do so. Now, a quick update. I'm doing a live stream today at 9 PM UK time, and I believe it's 2 PM Pacific time. If you go on my Facebook page, it will have all the information there. But look forward to it, guys. I will see you on the live stream. Me and Card Freak will be answering you guys some questions. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been my review of the Jones playing cards. Click subscribe up there. Check out the previous video just up there. Comment down below, what did you think of this deck? Would you get this deck? Get this video to 150 likes, and I'll also review the White Knuckles, which I don't want to open. So please don't get it to 150 likes, I don't know. That's it, guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Goodbye.